Hey guys, welcome back. DeFi, DJ Drip, and Farm for Poverty. I'm your host, Drip Coach, dropping knowledge bombs on all Forex Shark related projects. And today's video, giving you guys an update on my animal farm strategy or how I've been doing, because it's almost 1 month. So I'm recording this video on Sunday, the 27th for me, but it'll actually go out on around the 30th. So it'll be at the 1 month mark, but it won't be counting the additional dividends that I'll earn for the next 3 days. So take that into consideration. So basically what I have been doing is coming in once a week, and I've been adding to my my BUSD position. Because remember, I told you guys that I'm trying to do a conservative 40-hour a week claim. I haven't been doing that every week. So the last month I didn't do it every single week, but I did add to this so that I can have the $1,000 per month that I need, and I'm actually building this up to, as you can see now, 2,000. So 1,000 will be for December, and then 1,000 for January. Because as I showed you guys on my channel, I believe drip will go lower. So I wanted to actually have it at the prices that we have now, which is right under $2. Before I think in December and January will go much lower. I'm hoping we don't, but I'm hedging my bets, taking profits now and staking them in the farm. So I'm not actually like claiming out or selling or losing faith in the project. So those of you that watch my channel know, you can follow along and see what I'm doing. So I've been staking it here, and then I'll take 1,000 of this out in December and send it to fiat, and then try to add another 1,000 back in from my drip position on the faucet, or maybe from the garden, or wherever that can actually come from. This is my second wallet here. So still keeping it pretty conservative, trying not to wreck my position, because I do believe, like I said, long term, this will come back around. Forex does have some plans to fix this and make sure this is sustainable in the long term price wise. So I'm gonna be going through this video. Basically, I'm gonna add this and then collect the dogs that are earned, and then adding those dogs to my stake so that you can see where I'm at here. Then I'll show you the numbers of what my positions actually look like regards to my stakes, and where I'm at in regards to total profit or loss for the month, so to speak. So I'm gonna pause this and then collect all the dogs, and then get that ready for the next stake. So I got some dogs sitting in my wallet already, because whenever I added to the BUSD pool, it automatically collects those dogs. So I do have 0.44 there. And then gonna be going through the tools to show you guys where I get these numbers from and how I keep track of that. So be back shortly. All right, so I now have claimed all of my dogs and deposited the remainder of the BUSD into the pool. So looking at the price, so basically calculator wise, it's costing me about $61 in regards to tax. Remember, there's a 3% in and 3% out, but I've earned one dog for this about week and a half across all of the different areas. So I think, like I said, I'm using this as a savings account, so I think long term it'll definitely pay for itself, because the price of dogs is basically designed to kind of appreciate. We'll see what happens when this sell-off I'm predicting comes in December, into December, mid-January. But basically a dog right now is $59, and this in tax would have cost me 61 bucks for all of the money that I would have deposited. Obviously it's been different amounts at different times, but total that I've deposited has basically been about that much. So $61, and dogs are 59 right now, and I have exactly 1.02 dogs to deposit. So it's actually paying for itself. I can't pull this up right now at VFAT tools. For some odd reason, it's not showing the percentage rate, but it was definitely more than the 3%. I think it was 3% per week that I was gaining initially. So as a savings account, temporary savings account, does seem to be working and offsetting that initial in and out tax. So I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna keep playing it that way, and basically coming here once a week and add this new stake. I'm gonna do it sticking with the auto compounding. I know people have gone back and forth looking at the linear, and I do believe that for smaller bags like this, that auto isn't really worth it. but I just want to kind of just let it play itself out and not really overthink the positions and the APRs and all that stuff. And I'd rather just kind of get in here and set it and let it run for a good 2 months, 3 months before I really determine what is more lucrative. Because like I said, there's going to be, in my opinion, a large sell-off of dogs come by the end of January, because most people have their tax reduced. I'm sorry, by the middle of January, end of December, most people have about a 60% tax reduction to 75% by the middle of January. And that injection will definitely show how these are playing out. So I just want to have my position in the auto compounding, even though right now it's not doing much. But with the new changes Forex is implementing in regards to that 10% bonus, I want to see how it plays out. So the whole purpose of the farm is a long-term strategy. So trying to overanalyze and jump back and forth and look at what's paying more now and what's not, I think to me that's just a recipe to get wrecked. Just get in here, set it, and kind of don't pay much attention to it. Check in on your positions, especially right now because we're in a bear market. So nothing is going to change dramatically. If anything, it's going to get a little worse. And that was the purpose of that video where I said jerk could go to 10 cents. I don't believe that's actually going to happen. I don't even believe we'll actually break $1, but keeping everyone informed of the what if scenarios is my job. So now I got these different stakes. So this basically represents each week that I was in. So this was on the 11th, then the 20th, and now 27th, and the initial stake. So that kind of represents my 4 weeks of November. And now that gets added to my total value that I have in here. One other thing that I've been doing is coming over to the pig pen, and I was collecting these dividends to build up to get that 2,000. Now that I'm not, I'm actually going to take this and go back into the garden. I know I'm still telling you guys that I think the garden is a good play. Again, that's just my personal opinion. Right now, the garden is not doing anything spectacular. If anything, you're just getting wrecked and losing a bunch of LPs. I showed that on my garden video, but I'm not giving up on the garden. I still believe in the garden. It's just going to have to come back around when drip turns around. So depending on what solutions Forex implements to revitalize drip, then I think we see the garden kind of take that exact same percentage rebound. So I'm going to send this to my other wallet so that I can buy this with seeds. I'm sorry, with the drip liberation contract, and show you guys, yeah, I'm still getting into the garden, still believe in the garden. I'm not wrecking my position in the garden. So that's just how I'm playing it. I know some people don't like the garden anymore. They think it's a waste of time, waste of money. I get it. I totally understand, but that's how I'm going to continue playing it. Even my position right now, I think was at one point was $3,000 worth, and now it's like $1,600 or something ridiculous. It's crazy. Yeah, $1,600. It's crazy, but I'm gonna add to it because that's just how I roll. There are talks. Supposedly, Forex mentioned that he's going to be moving the liberation to the new drip UI. So I'm assuming when the new drip UI gets rolled out with the ability to purchase fiat, the fiat on-ramp, that's when we will also have this moved over to there. His goal is to basically separate the animal farm from drip related information, I guess. So we'll see how that plays out in regards to onboarding and helping people get into the system. I don't think anything miraculous is going to happen right now during this bear market. There's a lot of people that are waiting to purchase, either get in drip or get into the garden or get into the farm, and that's going to be a little while based on this market that we're currently in. So until we get some kind of reversal or anything like that, I don't think anyone external is going to look at the chart for drip and be like, oh, this is a great buying opportunity. So I think we have to wait to see something happen there before that actually takes place. Just a quick message, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss another video. This helps bring brand awareness to the channel as well as all Forex Shark related projects. Thank you. Let's see how many plants this gets me. I didn't even pay attention to that. I think it's gonna be like right under 20, like 28 million and some change. There we go, 28,079,000. So that's where we are at on that. Cool. So this update that I have here doesn't reflect the new additions that I just added towards the dog pound. So that'll go up a little bit. But basically you can see that my total percent has at least increased, which is decreased. So my profit and loss, I'm now at a loss of 46% in total for my investment versus 50% 2 weeks ago. So this is working, even though drip is still taking a beating. We would love to see drip kind of come back, but remember, when it does, not a matter of if, but when it does, all of this value that's here will be multiplied exponentially. So this right now shows basically like $12,000 worth of TVL, and that's with drip at $1.80 or whatever. So if we can get to $3, that automatically doubles 360. That doubles this balance here, which will clearly impact this amount, my total loss percent. So right now, this is what I got, 12,700. So it's definitely going down every day, but my farm value has increased. I did add more B-Reap, so I sold some drip and bought B-Reap with it. Piggy bank, I've been taking out of the piggy bank to get into the pig pen, so that's reflected there. Then all of the yield that I'm earning in the farm has gone into the dog pound, and haven't withdrawn anything extra. So because of the moving around within the ecosystem, so I'm now adding to the B-Reap position and the farm position growing. That means that my percent has dropped. So for 1 month, I can't complain because drip has been taking a beating, but at least the farm is doing what we want it to. And basically it's just exactly what Forex said, that you have to evolve with the ecosystem. So the animal farm is his culmination of knowledge of what's been taking place in the space. So we saw this now go from when it launched at 130 or something like that. Let me pull that up again.
The true TVL.
So shouts out to
We've had
Lee
some pig pen
for pulling this up or having this available. I wasn't there for the launch, you guys know that. So this is what we were sitting around at after the initial miscalculating or reporting of the TVL. So right below 100 million TVL, and we've now 50% extra on that. So that is nothing to frown at in a bear market. And you can do the math that obviously 50 million of that didn't come from drip. So it's definitely been getting added from other areas within the entire crypto ecosystem. I don't believe a lot is coming from external, like marketing. I believe this is still kind of internally. People migrating funds, or like if you watch Ray or any of the other big YouTubers or content creators and big bag holders, they're actually pulling from other dApps that they're in and adding this to the farm. So like I mentioned on my video showing the how drip will be supported, when this TVL increases and gets to an attractive level, especially as we get out of the bear market and into the bull market, that's going to make it attractive for other people to come stake capital on the farm, be that in the liquidity, I'm sorry, the what are these? The stablecoin pairs, or in the single asset pools. That is going to attract people to come here because they're going to see the TVL coming up and it's going to be looking like this is a solid project. That then makes more dogs being earned for everyone. Those dogs then are going to be staked in the different pools, in the dog pound, all that stuff. That again makes rewards for people when these dogs are sold from here. That also then incentivizes people to use this because this is the highest dog multiplier to earn dogs. And then finally, we can lead the ships back to drip. So it's doing exactly what was designed, even though we may not like the direction that drip is going. The fact that the TVL has added 50 million from launch in 1 month is very impressive in a bear market. So again, I am cautiously optimistic of the trajectory of the ecosystem, and going to continue adding to my position and taking profits responsibly, just the bare minimum that I need. That's why now I do all the like and subscribe on my channel, because I'm using that instead of trying to take away from my drip bag, because I want to keep that in there for the next bull run. All right, you guys know the drill. Smash that HBO special if this added value. That like and subscribe, comment below. And until next time, live daily and achieve your impossible. See you.